What do you do in D.C.?
I work for a USAID contractor.
A USA contractor?
USAID.
USAID contractor?
Yeah.
Is that like an NGO or what is that?
No, it's a for-profit company.
A for-profit?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what exactly do you, what's the purpose? What do you do?
We work in over 50 countries, procure pharmaceutical commodities for all over the world.
Hello.
Yeah.
And do you work together? Do you work also in the...
Yeah, we're sisters. Yeah.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
I noticed.
I know, you wish me happy birthday. Yeah.
Well, who told you about the kind of thing we do here? Yeah.
Well, there was a lady yesterday, so she told me if I put a clip and money, people will know it's my birthday.
Yeah, and they give you gifts. They give you a let me give you a gift. Here. This is a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's one for you. So, and so you decided, so you celebrate your birthday with your sister. And are you here on business or pleasure or what?
No, just pleasure, strictly pleasure. Yeah.
And you're also in D.C.?
Yes. Yeah.
And who do you work for? Or?
I work for Commerce Department.
In what capacity?
As a what do you call it? I work on our international projects.
International
trade projects. International trade projects.
Trading in? Trading
in, helping American companies invest in some of the foreign countries. Yeah, it's good. You're not liking it. I feel like I should be getting away from the stick.
No, it's not. It's not that I'm not liking it. I'm loving it.
Oh, nice.
Well,
do I get another card?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're a good trader. I can see why they put you in that spot.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I love it when I run into people with your knowledge, because not many people do your job. Am I right? I mean, you're pretty much. How many people would you say are in your field? Not maybe.
Most of them are in DC, so.
Yeah, so maybe.
Only in DC. Not that many people.
Yeah, so you're very rare. You're like, I love it when I run into people because you're the nuts and bolts. You see, a lot of people don't know how things work.
That is true. Yeah.
Am I correct here?
Yes. Yeah, that's why they get out of jail cards. That's so nice to meet you.
Now, speaking of which, if I may, let me torsion this up. I would love for you to both get to know this book and read it, because it is precisely exactly what we're talking about. And it all goes down to who's funding all of the international tradings, and it goes back, of course, to the usual suspects. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, all the way back to Cecil Rhodes, who wanted to form a one-world government, Anglo-American dominated government. And it goes, if you write on the back here, follow the money.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Which you guys are very directly involved in.
Thank you. Well, we try to do our best to do our job as well. Yeah.
Yes. But let me ask you some questions about globalization in general.
Yes. Is it a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, how do you feel about globalization?
Well, I mean, it's a win-win for both sides, right?
It is?
It is, yeah.
How?
You get to invest and work in some countries that you wouldn't have had an opportunity to, and vice versa. They get to, work. Who's they get to vote? I get to, or major corporations? The corporations. So
the corporations do, but as far as individual people, we're pretty much screwed, aren't we?
No, because you get a better deal for buying your,
so having the corporations.
For buying your avocado, then, if you would have just had to buy it from California. It's a better deal if you get it somewhere from Mexico and it's covered under NAFTA than if you would have to just rely on California.
Okay.
Or beer or anything. You get more for your money, so. it's a win-win. They get to, sell it, and we get
Not
to buy it at a
everyone
better
gets to
deal.
win, though.
Yeah, not everyone.
Well, that's it. The competition, I say, pretty much funnels down
The
to.
smaller businesses are hurting, yes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's I say. In other words, it's more and more control, and this is why I'm bringing up globalization as opposed to nationalism and even more localism, where they see what's happening, when that book talks about, and what you guys are deeply involved in, is the plan that to take us further, the individual further and further away from his own ability to survive. In other words, the more you have to rely on a centralization. Oh, they do it better.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, maybe they don't. Maybe the GMO foods that, they'll grow everywhere and they'll feed the world are actually giving us cancer. Maybe they're doing this because, one, the only reason that the elites that we're talking about that are funding these globalist programs you're working with,
have their own interests in mind. Yeah.
Thank you. And here's the reason. They don't need us anymore. Forever. The only reason the elites have ever needed us is why? They needed slave labor.
Yep.
Now robotics, technology, and centralization. Us, we, the worker bees, are going to be put out of a job, which means, what are they going to do with us? Ask only, what have they done in the past? What's the name of the book?
It's
The Killing of Uncle
I have it. The Killing of Uncle Sam.
I beg you to read it. You're in a position, because as I said from the beginning.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I think we've lost our other friend, though. We might have to go.
By Rodney Howard Brown and Paul Williams.
God bless you, too. God bless you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Well, you made my day, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a very probably stupid question for you.
I probably have a very stupid answer.